Kcal News Mornings.
Good morning. Today is Friday, May 31st. I'm Rudabe Shabazi.
And I'm Shiva Turk. Thanks for waking up with us here on Kcal News and streaming on CBS News Los Angeles. Here are the stories we're tracking this morning. Two cars collide on the 405 with the wreckage turning into a deadly ball of flames. We're live in Palms with the latest on the investigation and how it could impact your morning commute.
Plus, a wild police pursuit ends in not one, but two crashes. Our Mark Liu shows us the aftermath of the dangerous chase straight from the desk.
I'm a very innocent man. We'll keep fighting. We'll fight till the end.
And former President Trump, now a convicted felon, making history. We'll break down what happens next and how it's playing out in the presidential race.
But first, let's get to that deadly crash on the 405 freeway in Palms. We do have live team coverage this morning. Our Cara Finstrom is at the scene, but let's begin with our Kalina Estrinos with a real-time look at the traffic conditions. Kalina.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's been really busy out there this morning on all of our roadways. But the biggest problem that we do have is out on the 405. So as we take a look at LA overall, you can see all of the red building in certain spots. We do want to take a look at that SIG alert, that deadly crash north on 405 at National. Again, all lanes are closed. And that backup you can see building here is in the northbound direction. So it's just really bunching up. We usually don't see this much traffic in this particular stretch until later on this morning. You can also see, though, that the alternate routes are starting to bunch up freeway wise. The 110 is one of them, and we have lots of traffic through South LA in the northbound direction. You still can take that because it's open. But again, you will see a slowdown. Sepulveda Boulevard is another option. You could also take Sawtelle as another option as well. I'll keep an eye on this for you, but we have our very own Cara Finstrom, who is live on scene, gathering more information when it comes to this issue and this incident. And Cara, the SIG alert was just extended for another hour, so we do know lanes will be closed until at least 7 o'clock. But two people died here in this crash. What else have you learned?
Yeah, and you can see, Kalina, that all lanes of that northbound 405 right behind us here do remain shut down. And take a look at what is left there on the freeway. That's where the fire burned, and it almost looks like that pavement may be damaged a bit. You can see the skid marks. We do know the medical examiner has been here as well, sadly removing the bodies of the two people who were killed. Now, earlier this morning, those charred vehicles were towed away from this freeway. I want to go to video that shows you those flames that first responders pulled up on. This was right after 2 this morning. Both cars ended up burning, and firefighters worked to put out the flames as officers shut down all northbound lanes. The CHP has confirmed, as you mentioned, that a man and a woman were both killed in this crash. They say it's unclear whether anyone else may have been involved and survived with injuries. And we have reached out to LA City Fire to try and learn more about that. CHP investigators are still looking into what led up to this crash. Separately, as you've been mentioning, this is affecting the morning commute. So we are standing by to learn more about when these northbound 405 lanes, again near Palms, will reopen. And back here live, we were told by the CHP that it was a 911 call that first alerted them to the deadly crash out here this morning. Back to you.
Cara.
Well, it is the last day of May, if you can believe it. But if you can believe it, it is still great out there. Let's take a look at your next weather. Alex Biston joining us now. She's in for Amber Lee. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, Shiva and Rudabe. We have the May Gray holding on really strong this morning. But you know what the good news is? I think the clouds will clear quite quickly. So about 10:30, 11 o'clock this morning, we will see the sunshine. We look live over Santa Monica this morning. Now, we start at the coastline, but I want to take you to the Inland Empire, where San Bernardino will see the sunshine. Temperatures rising to the upper 60s by around 10 o'clock this morning. So here is a breakdown of what we will feel across Los Angeles this weekend. Low 70s tomorrow, a little bit warmer as we head towards Sunday. Overall temperatures close to average. Temperatures will rise as we head into this upcoming week, especially away from the coastline. We're talking 80s, we're talking 90s, and all of the details coming up in just a few minutes. We'll send it back to you.
CBS News Los Angeles, your local news, streaming wherever, whenever.